last trailer, promise, is If. It is directed by John Krasinski. It stars a hell of a lot of people. Ryan Reynolds, Steve Carell, Kaylee Fleming. I'm pretty sure Matt Damon's in it. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Emily Blunt is in it as well.
Of course. Yeah.
And a whole lot more. Comes out next year, May 17th. It's pretty much based on imaginary friends. It's a blend of live action and animation as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, boys, what are your thoughts on If?
Oh, just don't do that, please. I have so many conflicting thoughts here. I really don't know what to think or what to make of this movie. I love the cast, minus Ryan Reynolds. I like John Krasinski as a director. I think he's proven himself as a director, not once, but twice. Mind you, it's in the same franchise, so this is something new for him. But what was this trailer? Like, Khyan just watched this, before the podcast, and I wasn't watching because I've already seen it, but I was just cringing, man. Like, some of the jokes in this, they're just awful and cringe. It looks like a weaker version of Free Guy. It feels like something that should have come out in 2011, like next to Hotel for Dogs or something. Like, this does not feel like a movie that's made during like this time period. It's hard to be open-minded because the trailer was just genuinely awful and kind of killed all excitement that I had for this, because I was really curious to see what was going to come out of Krasinski for this. It's not going to make or break him as a director for me, but it is going to be a big telling of his limitations as a director. If he can't nail this one, then yeah, I think he's going to be quite limited. But boy, that trailer is not a good sell for now.
I'm surprised you said that you're conflicted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm not conflicted at all. I think it straight up looks like dog shit. Like direct crap.
I just want to have faith in Krasinski, and
He's your boy.
it makes it really hard, right?
That is to me, that's like a statement of this is not going to be good. I don't know. I think maybe this could be like this seems like the kind of film that someone like him would make as like an ode to his children.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's creating it for his own kids.
Mm.
And that's why he's doing it. But yeah, I think that it's not good, doesn't look good, not a good idea. I think you've nailed it completely, James. It looks like something from 2011.
Yeah, it really does.
And Ryan Reynolds on top of it doesn't help. It just doesn't feel like something made by John Krasinski.
It really doesn't.
To me, it just seems like any other shit you get out of not even like a main studio, out of one of the lower end kids film studios.
Yeah.
Like the Cliffords, or like the sort of like B tier, the B tier ones.
Yeah, it really does. It's just the cast and signing on to something like this, and Krasinski.
Yeah, he's got a lot of great connections though, and a lot of people would be in that film to as a favor to him because they like the guy. But by Lord, man, that was not good.
Well, I watched you watch it. I don't know if you're cringing or enjoying it. Like,
He just showed no emotion throughout it.
Yeah, dead inside.
I was just kind of astonished by what I was seeing. It none of it added up, and I hate to come up with some sort of reason. The only reason I can think of is that he's making this for his kids.
Yeah, I mean, because I watched for the first time. I'm like, surely not. This is not anywhere like what I had expected. And I knew the concept of the movie prior to watching the trailer, but then this just seemed like, I was like, what the hell is this? It's just, it's so cringe. Like, it's not funny at all. And yeah, what do you think, Nayan?
Yeah, same boat, really. You touched upon it before. It seems quite like Free Guy. I don't know if it's because Ryan Reynolds is in it.
I think a lot of it is because of that. Yeah,
but it just has like that Free Guy vibes. Mind you, Free Guy was
quite surprising. Free Guy's actually good, yeah.
It was quite surprising. So I think this film could go on it. But if they definitely showed the worst moments in the trailer, if it is going to be good, because it seems horrendous. I mean, we all know Steve Carell is a decent voice actor. He's done Gru in Despicable Me. But in here, it just seems like as if he's a touch notch more like he upped the cringe level.
Didn't
on
expect to see Grimace in this.
Yeah, it was just surely John Krasinski can't write that. Really, surely like someone else.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, this movie might just show his limitations.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing is that with Quiet Place Part 2, you get a completely different like narrative dynamic going on, and it shows that he's actually very like flexible to be able to like redirect characters in an interesting way, and then bring in new characters in an interesting way, like Cillian Murphy's character.
Yeah,
and it just shows he's very good at turning those things. But
I think comedy is a different kind of art form in terms of writing.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't know if he has the thing to do it.
I think maybe this movie might have been better off if the imaginary friends were a little more kind of terrifying.
Yeah, and it's like somewhat of a horror.
Not so cutesy, eh?
Not so cute and really quite creepy.
Yeah.
But in a way that kind of makes you laugh and kind of are a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Because the concept for me for the film is pretty interesting, you know, it's like imaginary friends and whatever. But
coming to life.
Yeah, I think it's just the way that the trailer panned out seemed really, really bad. Like the humor in it feels like it's just going to be fall flat. It seems like as if Steve Carell is going to be Ham. It seems like as if Ryan Reynolds is just going to be Ryan Reynolds, which is always Ham.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much getting Deadpool 3 before Deadpool 3.
Yeah, but no, the humor in it just feels like the weakest part of it, the biggest red flag at this point. I thought the imaginary friend concept could be something interesting. I think of something like Greta Gerwig's Barbie this year, which kind of, used the Barbie concept toy, whatever, and made it something interesting and bigger than what it was. And I thought the imaginary friend thing could do something as well. But I think we've always known that John Krasinski is not Greta Gerwig, so not that I was expecting that, but I was expecting something better.
Well, I always enjoyed like the concepts of something like Where the Wild Things Are.
Oh yeah,
you know that's a very like interesting, I suppose, like semi-imaginary friend kind of story where you're getting these like monsters that they're kind of creepy, they kind of scare you, but they're kind of friendly and cuddly. You know, there's that nice balance of like cuddly and is it going to rip my head off? Sort of thing.
You mean you can even go to stuff like Bridge to Terabithia, which like uses like imagination.
Yeah,
it's very true.
And like and like a kids family friendly kind of movie, but it has its dark moments.
Well, exactly, because kids can be dark as well.
Yeah.
Like kids aren't all fluffy, cuddly things. You know, you're around kids enough, you know that their imaginary friends often can be angry as well and quite scary.
I think there's a lot of potential to explore that here, but it's going with the big buffoon who makes cringy jokes, which is the Steve Carell marshmallow candy floss looking.
He looks like that fucking purple thing from O.
It's O.
I don't know, isn't it like
the
a movie?
oob or orb or herb or something?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. You know, when we used to work at Hoyts, had that little stress ball thing off it.
Well, yeah. I've got one of those. I think he looks like Grimace from McDonald's.
Oh yeah, no, he does look like that. What is it? The Grimace shake? That
the Grimace. Yeah.
They need to do one for this.
They probably will.
That's funny. God, okay, we're moving on now.
Yeah, please.
All right.